Hello, everybody, and welcome to Canby Wells Encouragement Thursdays. So I hope this is working. Yes, there I am. I'm live on Canby Wells Encouragement page. Hello? Hello. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. So anyway, my name is Dana Lupke, and I'm a licensed BrainGym instructor. And today I would like to know if any of you find that you're having trouble focusing your kids, if you've got kids, um, getting them to focus, whether you're homeschooling them or whether they need help with their homework. Um, and you might have some need yourself to find a little bit more ease in your ability to focus in this crazy time we're in. So BrainGym offers some really easy activities that you can do that help us to be ready to participate. So this is a little strange because I'm used to doing this with Zoom where I can see people and I can't see anybody. Um, so I hope people have found the site. I'd like you to all think of just where you're at right at the moment. So, what does your body feel like? Is there any tension? Are there any sore spots? What's your breathing like? Maybe get up and take a little walk. Feel the ground underneath your feet, or the floor, whatever it is. What are your eyes taking in? Are you able to see everything easily? Is the vision coming into your eyes, or are you having to strain to see things? If you take a look at something on your wall, can you still be aware of what else is in the room? Or do you really have to work really hard to see that one thing? And you might also just put your feet right under your uh, hips and just sway gently forward and back. Notice, is that movement fluid and easy, this kind of gentle swaying? Or do you feel kind of stuck? Or do you feel kind of pulled back and find it difficult to move forward? Or do you feel really forward and find it difficult to move backwards? If you stop swaying, notice where the weight is on your feet. Is it more back on your heels, more on the balls of the feet, or is it right in the middle? So whatever you're feeling, your answers to these questions, this noticing, is a big part of what BrainGym is about. Noticing our bodies, because that tells us a lot about our mind-body state, our mind-body emotional state at the present time. And when we're moving in this, what we call the sagittal plane, or in BrainGym we call it the focus dimension, it tells us about how ready we are to participate. So if we're really balanced to participate, we want our balance is naturally going to be in the center of our feet. If we're really working extra hard and really determined and maybe trying hard, I imagine we've all been there, the body will react to that by tensing the backside of the body and holding us forward so we are ready to move, we're ready to flee, or we're ready to fight. And in that state, it's really hard to learn new things, to be creative, to enjoy life. Um, Now, on the other hand, sometimes you might find that your weight is back on the back of your heels. And that's an indication that we're really not ready to participate. We even say it in our language, we sometimes say that person's really laid back, and we're probably not going to ask them to get us to the airport on time. So we call this focus dimension also this, it's expressing our participation midline. So in everything we want to be centered so we can move however we, maybe we need to back off in a certain situation, and maybe we need to really move forward into action, but we want to be balanced. So that's like the neutral gear in the car, ready to shift forward or back. So if you find that you're not centered in that dimension, you might have trouble comprehending things. Yeah, because you're basically, your body is telling you it's not safe. And when it's not safe, we don't have time to think. We don't have time to listen. All we need to do is survive. So we want to get out of that survival state. And the wonderful thing is, in BrainGym, we don't try to talk ourselves out of it. We do something that calms down the nervous system and relaxes the muscles in the body so that the brain can communicate. So the brain can be integrated, and we can use our cerebral cortex and the whole part of our brain can work together. So the first thing we're going to do is called a calf pump. We're going to stand. You can use a chair. You can also put your hands against the wall. The purpose of something like that is simply to make sure that your hips stay parallel to the chair or the wall, and your shoulders stay parallel to the wall, so that you're not twisting your hips out of alignment. You're going to take your foot back. You're going to keep your feet parallel like they were on two railroad tracks, and you're going to press your heel to the ground and your front knee forward. So you're creating a lunge. It's like the runner stretch. And as you press your heel to the ground with a long leg and bend the front knee, you're going to exhale. Inhale and come back up. Exhale, press your heel to the ground and your knee forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, press your heel to the ground and bend your other knee forward. Come back up. Put that forward. Normally, I say it's about the distance of your foot from whatever you're facing. And then stretch the other leg back. Press your heel to the ground and your other knee forward. Inhale up. Exhale, press your heel to the ground. Inhale up. When you first do this, you might want to take a look back and check to make sure that your foot is staying in that parallel alignment. So both feet are like two railroad tracks. If you turn your foot out, I'll do it on this side, there's going to be no stretch on the back of the leg. And those are the muscles that tighten up when we feel unsafe. Press the heel to the ground or stressed out. And back up. One more time, exhale, press your heel to the ground, and come back up. So we've done something for the lower part of the body. Now we're going to do something for the tension in the upper part of the body. So we're going to pay some attention to those shoulder muscles. How many of you find that when you're stressed out, that your shoulders start creeping up towards your ears, or you feel tension or hold tension in your shoulders, like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Well, your shoulders are not meant to hold anything up. In fact, they're suspended. The only bony joint from your shoulders is right here, the sternoclavicular joint here. So your shoulders actually hang from your skeleton, from your spine. So we're going to do the owl. So we're going to take a hold of the opposite shoulder and press our fingertips into those muscles to draw some attention to those muscles and remind them that they can let go. They don't need to be holding us up. And then we're going to move our head from side to side as we exhale and make an ooh sound, like an owl. Ooh. And back to the other side. Ooh. 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 And you could also make a smiley face with your nose. Ooh. Sort of a semicircle with your head. Ooh. Ooh. So notice, is there any difference now between your two shoulders? I oftentimes, if I'm teaching on Zoom, I can notice that that shoulder is now lower than the other one. I can't see it now to know, but here we go. Let's try the other one. Ooh. 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 And that little smiley face variation. Ooh. 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 So, notice where your weight is now as you're standing. Is it more in the middle? You can try that sway again to see if you find it more easy to go in both directions. And take a look around the room. What is your vision like now? Can you really just take in what you see? Can you just allow all those objects to come to you, as in the vision of those objects to come to you without straining to see them? And can you look at something and not lose sense of the whole? And lastly, we started by taking a little walk. So let's just take a walk again. Do your feet feel any different on the floor? I'm noticing now, I'm feeling my whole foot rolling on the floor as I walk. Okay, you might even try taking a few steps backwards. And now I encourage you to just notice as you go about the next thing you're going to do, whether it's some surfing on the internet or attending a course or cooking lunch or whatever it might be. Just notice if it's more, you can participate in life with more ease, if you can comprehend what you're reading or looking at with any more ease, as we have balanced the focus dimension. If this was useful to you and interesting to you, I'm going to be teaching BrainGym 101, which is the entry-level BrainGym class. It's where everybody begins who does this work or uses these techniques. It's a 24-hour credit course. You receive a certificate from BrainGym International at the end of it. I am doing it the first 4 weeks in November, 3 hours Monday evenings, 3 hours Wednesday evening. So the 24 hours, it's 8 3-hour sessions. You can reach me at danalupke. Let me see if I can put this in the chat. dana.lupke@synergus.com if you're interested in finding out any more or to register. I hope this is the chat, and I'm going to try putting it in here. Okay, I hope that was the chat. Yes, I think so. So I hope to see some of you online in November. And if not, you can always use these 2 BrainGym activities, the calf pump and the owl, to help you be able to focus, concentrate, and comprehend. Thank you very much. Happy Thursday.